What's good, guys? Don's Gaming here, and welcome to something completely different. This is a top 10 for me, but it's like the games that I enjoy. So it's not going to be like top 10 games, oh, my opinion, oh, this is my opinion. It's going to be that top 10 games that I actually will go back to and will constantly play whenever I want to. But I'm here with Alex, my close friend.
Yeah.
And he's going to be listening to my list and he's going to be making his sly little fucking comments because, you know, people need to do that.
Yeah.
So I thought I would get a friend to join me and make the comments for you. Because I know there's going to be someone that's going to make these comments. So I just thought I'd bring someone along with me.
So everyone's going to be discussing each other's top 10s. First it's going to be Christopher's, then it's going to be me.
Yeah, then we're going to be doing a video for Alex for his top 10 on his channel.
Be sure to check that out.
Yeah, be sure to check that out.
So for now, let's start with your 10, number 10.
So, before I start my 10, I'm just going to do some honourable mentions. The games that
Shouldn't that be like before?
No, I know. It usually is like before number 1. But the reason why I'm going to do them now is because some of these were nowhere close to being in the top 2. Like, usually honourable mentions are just ones that could have been on there.
What could have been number 1? Or
could have been
on the
some
list.
honourable mentions are usually ones that are usually number 1, but because they've got some there, they just take them out completely because the other ones need to be in there to be mentioned. But these are games that I wanted to put in specific places, but there were slight reasons why I can't put them in. So games like the Dark Souls trilogy, so like Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, I love them.
Dark Souls.
Yeah, and Bloodborne, of course, because I count that in the Souls trilogy.
Right.
But I would put them on there, but because obviously
You are shit.
no, I'm not. Those games are made to rage, and we know I'm not because my team's technically winning the race right now.
Yeah, the whole fucking...
So shut the fuck up. Yeah, they're made to make you rage, so you don't always want to go back to them. Like there are times where you just think,
Depends on
should
the
I
person.
play them? Should I not play them? And then you're just thinking, no, I don't want to rage today. I just don't. I want to do something completely different. Stop looking at my list. Try to take a peek.
Yeah, we don't know each other's list, by the way.
The second mention will be like the Naruto games. My favourite is obviously the new one, the Shinobi Strikers.
Okay.
I really am enjoying that game.
So,
But I do enjoy the other ones. The only reason why I won't put them on there is because most of the games came out before the anime showed some of the fights, which kind of ruined the anime for me. Like the final Naruto game before Shinobi Strikers, I found out the ending to the anime before it even came out.
was it Stormfall?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ninja Storm 4. And then obviously Smite, I record that daily. It's not on my top 10 because I don't particularly enjoy playing that alone due to half of the people playing it, but I love the game when I'm playing with friends. But right now I haven't got that many people to play it with because other issues. Won't go into that. This is a top 10. And finally, the Call of Duty series. That's an honourable mention. I did not put that on there, which everyone suspected me to.
Mention it. You made a mistake, that's all.
No, I have not put them on here because I enjoy them, but I don't always go back to these games. I go to other games first. But my favourite Call of Duty game of all time has to be MW2 still. I love my Modern Warfare 2.
That is good, yeah.
That was the best Call of Duty. You got to high-five me for that one. That was a killer game. But now moving straight on to my top 10.
Please, what's your number 10?
My number 10, Crash Tag Team Racing. This game...
I think you mentioned that before.
This game I have mentioned to you twice. It was back on PS2. It was honestly my favourite Crash Bandicoot game, mainly because I enjoyed racing back then. I enjoyed any racing game to come out. But the fact that you can team up with the enemy to win a race, it blew my mind back then.
Didn't like Mario Kart like tag team that?
Yeah, they did. They did that. They did that in N64, but this was PS2.
I thought that was GameCube.
It's
GameCube.
It's GameCube. No, it is GameCube. That was GameCube. My mistake. But no, I didn't have GameCube at that time. I got GameCube way later than PS2.
So this game, it's none of the classics because that's like debatably, it's the best, the 1, 2, and 3. But that's like, and I never heard anyone say one of the spin-offs are actually their favorite.
Well, I enjoyed the whole Crash, but if I'm being honest, you've got the trilogy, yeah. They've already remastered that,
And it was
but
good.
I've been constantly saying, and I have friends who will back me up on this, when the trilogy for Crash Bandicoot came out, first thing I said is, they need to make a trilogy for the racing games. I enjoyed those.
Was there 3 racing games? There was like
There was like 2.
and then there was Nitro.
No, there
thing
was
on
3. There
PS2,
was 3.
and then
There was
Tag
Crash
Team.
Team Racing.
So I did play Tag Team Racing, but I just can't remember.
Titan Racing.
Not Titan Racing. There was that. Yeah, I
The
mixed it up.
Nitro.
Yeah, no, the Tag Team. Your one. the
Tag
one-
Team.
Yeah, but
It was a great game.
I
really
can't
enjoyed it
remember
because it was how they made it was they had a story to it.
that theme park thing.
Yeah, that theme park thing where
Yeah.
you actually did like the normal Crash action thing, but you also had a special achievement where you had to find all of the deaths. I enjoyed doing that.
Oh, yeah,
that was
those
hilarious.
special yeah.
Yeah,
Those
but not
short
only
deaths.
that, but then doing specific missions to be able to unlock new characters. And to get these characters, find the keys, find the car parts, do all of this, and then be able to join up with them and fucking hold a great cannon to destroy every other opposition, then leave them last second to win the race.
So like when you press, I think it's like the triangle button or something.
I don't remember. This was ages ago.
But you like once you're near a car or a car, whatever, you like morph
You
into them,
just fucking morph into them. It's like
and they like transform.
you just fucking slurp them into your body. And then when you see the finish line in the distance, if you're the one that fucking presses the button, you shoot out with the nitro and they just slow down and you just win the race.
That's pretty cheap.
But the AI never leave you. If you just go through the finish line without pressing it, you both win. It's like a joint victory. That was always the best.
Oh, so 2 people winners.
Yeah. Number 9. Now, you probably know this straight away, but I'm a massive Sword Art Online fan.
There's a lot of Sword Art Online games.
Yeah, there is probably like 5 or 6,
But
counting Gargoyle.
But which one specifically now?
My favourite one's Lost Song.
This one I don't know.
This
I've seen the anime.
This is the second one.
never
This
played
was
the games.
Alfheim Online. This game was equivalent to Alfheim.
Ah, Jesus.
I like this one because it was the first. Like, I played all of them in order. I've completed all of them in order. I haven't platinumed them. I will admit that. I need to go back and do that. But this game really stood out because it's like the first game where you learn how to fly, you do all of this stuff. And it's just like, it was an upgrade to the first one.
So it's not like an MMO or anything.
And then the third one, they got rid of the flying. You don't do that anymore. It's just pretty much the first one, but with the Alfheim maps. Plus, with the second one, you actually have an open world kind of area. You have a bigger map. First game, you literally just have a corridor you walk through. So, like, Dark Souls Remastered Capra Demon?
Yeah.
Imagine that through in the whole game.
Well,
that's the first game. But small path.
That
pathway,
part,
yeah?
before they get to the bus, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That's the whole of the first SEO game. And I still loved it.
Despite it having just corridors to go through.
Yeah,
It's very linear.
because most of the game is literally just the story base, like the fucking cutscenes. Because half of the game is just doing cutscenes.
And you still love it.
Yeah. Now, my number 8. You would never guess this one.
Probably not.
But I've played it on PS4 now,
PS4.
as
yeah.
well, because they remade it.
This is the one that you've been bugging me about.
No, this isn't the one that...
Okay.
This is Cell Damage. This came out on PS2, and this was one of my first ever games I played.
Never heard of that.
It's a racing game,
Of
but
course
it's
it is.
also action. Like, it was one of those cartoony destruction games where to win a race you use these power-ups. You also have the fighting mode where you get first to a certain amount of points, and you have... This was the first game that I've played, that had a capture the flag thing with cars.
Capture the flag with guns.
So you literally chase flags and go to a pole. And these flags have legs. They're the cutest little flags ever.
The flags have legs.
Yes, I'll have to show you that later on.
They walk around.
After we finish this video, I will have to turn my PS4 and show you this game mode. It was so hilarious.
Yeah, so it was back in PS2, and
This was amazing back in PS2. It was the first game I ever played. Before Crash,
Yeah.
before Spyro,
What,
before anything.
Played ever.
yes.
Oh.
First game I ever played was on PS2, Cell Damage.
Oh. Okay.
Then I got a PS1 later on.
That takes your number 8 spot.
Yeah, it takes my number 8 spot because it's the biggest nostalgia I ever have. But I can't say it's the best game I've ever played.
How many of these games are there? Or is it just the one?
It's just the one.
And it's on PS1 now?
Yes.
Like remodeled, just put it over.
They've put it into HD.
Oh, that's
So they upgraded the graphics. That's about it.
Oh, so okay, it's just one of those cheap remasters.
Yeah, it was literally £1.89 to buy it.
Oh.
It was cheap as hell.
It was cheap, so you can't complain.
Now, number 7. This is the one that's been bugging you the most.
Is this the one with the number 4 in it?
This is the one with the number 4.
Okay.
Now,
I'm gonna kick myself out there.
yep, we're still recording because obviously my computer screen turned off.
Okay.
You will have to keep an eye on that. Yeah?
Mhm.
This is Sims 4.
I swear there's more than 4 Sims.
Yeah, but it's got 4 in it.
Oh.
It's literally called The Sims 4. I never stated there was more. I just said it's got 21 expansion packs, and I haven't played any of the other ones.
I didn't think of that. I forgot about Sim games at the time.
But no, I bought this
I
recently
forgot those exist. But yeah.
because I saw some YouTubers playing it, and it looked good fun. I bought an expansion pack which brought vampires into the game. I am loving the game every second I'm playing it. It is amazing.
I don't even get The Sims. What is it? You just point and click around and just do...
No, you don't even
stuff.
point and click. You just tell your character what to do. It is like a point and click thing, but you just tell a character what to do. You tell them to marry a guy. You tell them to break up with a guy.
Marry
You
a
tell
guy.
them to kill the guy. You tell them to steal. You
Kill
tell
the guy.
them...
You can kill someone.
You can murder someone.
This is 18 or like 16?
No, you can literally burn them alive or just drown them in a pool.
Is this at
And
least pay
fucking
12
Grim
at least?
like the Grim Reaper comes out and just fucking takes their souls. It's amazing. It's a 3+ game.
3+ games, and you kill people.
No, you don't specifically stab them or shoot them.
Was it just covered up?
You can like
Was it-
so you
it was
can
very
you can
cartoony.
hold them into a room, yeah, and just set off a firework in there, which sets them alight, and they burn to death, and the Grim Reaper will come out and take their souls. Or you can leave them in a pool and just put walls up and make it so they drown,
Jesus Christ.
and the Grim Reaper will come and take their souls. It's one of those games where it's underrated and you can do so much
Can you go
for
to
it.
hell in the game?
No, because you don't die.
Oh,
Oh no, this number 6. This is one that I would have expected you to guess. It's the Gears of War saga.
but did you try to bug me on this one as well?
No,
Okay, well...
no, this was just one I would have thought you would have guessed because I loved Gears of War.
Yeah, but then which...
My favourite one was Gears of War 2. I loved the multiplayer for that. I loved the campaign for that. They didn't try and make it too not difficult, but you know when they tried too hard for the campaign.
What, for the first one?
No, later on they've tried too hard to bring out new enemies, new fighting styles, new ways to do this and that.
I played 1 and 2 at least, and I thought 2 was good. But
Thank you. Second one was
the ending,
my favourite.
The ending was a bit disappointing.
Yeah, no, the ending was disappointed, but then they brought it out in the third one. Like they carried it
I
on.
haven't played the third one. Or
Yeah, no,
anything else after.
I've played all of them, but the second one was definitely my favourite, and I've put it there because it's one of the biggest nostalgia. And if I still had my 360, I would be still playing that for days.
I never played the multiplayer because I didn't have Wi-Fi at the time,
But yeah, no.
so I can't really comment on that.
My number 5, yet again an Xbox game that I still play to this day on my Xbox One.
Oh,
It's also on 360 because there's multiple of them.
it's Halo.
It is Halo.
Yeah.
My favourite one is Halo Reach because it was the first Halo I played. Honest. I was a Call of Duty fan throughout all. Then I bought Halo Reach, enjoyed it, bought all of the older ones, and then I moved on to Halo 4 later on when it came out. But Halo Reach brought me into Halo, and I enjoyed every Halo game that I've played so far, apart from one.
Because is that one on the Master Chief Collection?
Probably.
I think it is.
But the only Halo game that I don't enjoy is ODST, because that game...
Isn't that just a spin-off?
That was pretty much a spin-off, but it was so buggy. You could do any Halo game co-op, but in ODST, there's one campaign mission that you can't do co-op. It literally just kicks you from the game and you have to skip it. You literally just have to skip it.
I've never.
It's
seen
the one with the
anything on
tank.
it. I've never seen anything on ODST.
Yeah. Should I move on to 4? Because this is one that's been bugging you for a while. I played this game on the Xbox 360.
So that's number 3, yeah? Yeah, number 3.
What?
This is number 3?
Yeah, no, this is number 4.
Number 4, okay.
No, this is number 4. Halo was number 5.
Okay.
The Darkness 2.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
It was an amazing game.
Actually,
I just love the voice. Give me a second.
what, of the darkness?
Give me a second. Jackie.
Jesus.
Go to the light, Jackie. Kill him, Jackie. You can do it, Jackie. I love it. They were so amazing. Come on, you have to admit.
Yeah, it was a good.
When you're playing this game, and then randomly out of nowhere, you've got your fucking darkness power just saying, Jackie, go to the light. Don't stay in the darkness.
Yeah, you got to wear
The
headphones.
light will kill you. Like, oh my fucking god, this game was amazing. I loved it. And I started playing the first. I played both of them on Xbox 360.
Right.
But they're both on PS Now. So I've gone back to them now.
Oh.
On PS4 to replay them because I love them.
Is this the one you said there's rumored to be a third one?
Yes, because when I was researching for the second one, there was a load of fucking links saying, The Darkness 3, does it come out here or here? And I'm thinking, I would love it to have a third
Well,
one.
there was a cliffhanger at the second one.
But they haven't announced anything.
It's been like, how long's it been? It's been years.
It's been, 2014, 2012.
Wait, it came out 2014?
No,
2012.
2012 was
Yeah.
the second one. 2007 was the first one.
Yeah, so...
So it's been over like 6-7 years.
6 years.
Yeah, 6 years.
And probably still going to get even longer
Yeah.
than it.
Now, the third one I know you would never get. Because this was on the Nintendo Wii. This is from a cartoon show. And they only brought out one on the Wii at this point in time. But now there's a few of them, I think. Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
I actually heard of it.
Yes.
Is that the one where they have those monsters they throw in a ball?
Yes.
And they just roll? I don't even know how
And
the
then
game
it goes
works.
on a card and it flips. And you've got the dragons, you've got the fucking serpents, you've got the fucking griffins, you've got all of these mythical beasts being controlled by little kids. Chucking them on a card.
So I seen one episode and I just got confused.
I loved the game. The story was amazing. I loved the fact that you create your own character and you choose what fucking... so you know there's colours and different powers, yeah? Like
the
Heox,
elements.
Pyro, yeah, the elements, yeah? You get to choose what element you want your Bakugan to be. Then later on, you could just say, fuck it, I'm gonna buy a Pyro Bakugan, even though I'm water.
So you can just customize
You
it.
could customize your team, it was amazing. And I just loved all of the characters beating up all the characters, like just going, you have a powerful Bakugan? Look at mine, fucking Bakugan. Fucking 600 TP, doesn't need a card, defeats your card using all your TPs, up yours, prick.
With their cards in it as well.
Yeah, you could power them up and chuck them on cards to give them...
They throw
fucking...
the card on the thing.
So they throw the card
on the field.
onto the field, and then you have to fucking chuck the ball, and you've got the special animation of controlling which direction the ball goes
You control the ball.
to get onto the card. You've also got little animations around the fucking field to get more TP for your beast before you hit on this card. It was amazing. I loved it. Number 2. Now, this is a game which I said had the number 5 in. And you've played it as well. And you were the one that told me that you played it first. When I watched the anime for this and stated I bought the game, you said, great game, I won't spoil the characters that you'll see later on, but you probably know because of the anime. Persona 5.
Why did I think of that?
I loved the music.
I totally forgot about that.
I loved
as
the
well.
music, I loved the fighting, and I loved the story. The game was simply just one of the best games to ever come out.
You played 3 and 4, right?
No,
You haven't played those?
no,
You should.
I didn't know anything about Persona back then.
You-
I only just started watching the anime recently, like by recently, before the game came out. And then I picked up Persona 5. And I played the game, loved the music. I still
Yeah,
listen
music
to
was great,
I
yeah.
still listen to the music now, and you know that.
Yeah.
On my way to work and at work listening to this music, just like fucking enjoying it like it's nothing. Then using the fucking cat to slash up a fucking massive monster. It was funny.
You thinking about playing 3 and 4?
Oh, yeah, I have been thinking about playing 3 and 4. but it's the fact that I haven't bought them yet.
There's also like dancing games and fighting games.
Oh no, the new Persona that's coming out, Persona 5, the dancing one.
It's the dancing
I think I
time.
might get that. I'm sorry. Just the fact of looking at Anne dancing. But now, number 1. You already know what this is because this is the only one you have got.
Oh, so
yeah?
okay, I know what it is.
It's the only one that Alex was able to guess. Even though he should have guessed Gears of War and Halo. Well, he guessed SAO, but we didn't count that one because that was pretty much obvious for me. Yeah?
So this number 1.
But this is the biggest nostalgia I've had. It's the first actual game I ever played. Well, I've played...
You said
No,
that
no.
racing game was...
No, Cell Damage was the first console game I played, like PS2,
Okay, so
before Crash and all of that.
the
Yeah.
first game ever, you mean?
The first console I got
Yeah.
was the original Game Boy,
Okay, yeah.
and it was Pokemon.
Was it the color one? Game Boy Color? Or was it
Yeah,
just the original
no, it
Game
was
Boy?
original Game Boy.
Okay.
So the very first Game Boy to come out, and
Yeah.
I played Pokemon. Then after that, I got the PS2, and I got Cell Damage.
And you drifted away from Nintendo?
No, I bought every Pokemon game to ever come out, and I still do now, because I love Pokemon to bits, and I don't understand it. They're fucking up some names and some arts. Like you've got fucking a trash bag
the trash
as a
bag.
Pokemon,
Pokemon, yeah.
but I still fucking use it because I love Pokemon.
What type is that anyway?
It's poison.
No, that's bullshit.
What type is a trash bag? I wonder. Okay, I'll eat it. Oh, it's poison. Then you've got an ice cream cone. Guess what type that is?
Nice.
Yes. And it's called
There's
Vanillite.
a Pokemon that's a fucking ice cream cone.
You've got Vanillite, Vanillish.
What's the evolution? Just get like a...
That's what I mean,
It's a
Vanillite
it's a
and...
double scoop, and then it's like a triple.
No, no. You've got one where it's just the normal one scoop with eyes and a mouth. And then you've got the evolved form, which is like 2 cones.
2 cones.
Yeah, 2 cones. 2 fucking cones, I know.
Is that it? Okay.
I'll show you later on, but it's funny as hell. But yeah, Pokemon was the biggest game for me, and I loved it to bits, and still love it.
Specifically though, which is your favourite Pokemon?
So, my favourite original Pokemon game, so made by Nintendo, is Pokemon Heart Gold, because it was the first Pokemon game.
On DS, isn't it?
Yeah, it was on DS. It was the first Pokemon game where you actually had them following you.
Oh, it wasn't the first, but you mean the first one you played that had that?
No, the first one you had where it was in colour.
But Pokemon Yellow had
Yeah,
that
but
one.
that was like black and white.
That's
And
unless you have in colour, but yeah.
also to the fact that in the old ones, you didn't really have all the models, did you? These ones you have specific models, same
Of every
actual
Pokemon.
cry of every Pokemon. Plus, later on in the game, after defeating Elite Four, you know you get to go into that battle stadium where you do the racing and all of that. You didn't play Heart Gold, but you wouldn't know.
Right.
There's this little thing in Heart Gold where you go to this little park area to the left of that. There's this little stadium where you can do special events online and against AI, where you have the battle ribbons, speed ribbons, and all of this. I would win this race with Snorlax because I had a Snorlax which I boosted the IVs and EVs for his speed. So he was a speedy motherfucker.
A speedy Snorlax.
Yeah, speedy Snorlax, even though he was late to get up, you know? But I won so many speed races with this Snorlax. I loved it.
You nicknamed him.
I called him the Flash.
You called Snorlax the Flash.
I called
That's the complete
Snor-
opposite.
But it's the funniest thing because I boosted his EVs and IVs for his attack and speed, yeah?
Right.
And I went online. First time battling online was on Heart Gold. Honest thing. First time I played a battle online was on Heart Gold because I never played against anyone. I finally had friends who were playing Pokemon during Heart Gold, Soul Silver,
Yeah.
and they said we would like to battle your original team. And I always only had the one Pokemon for an original team. I didn't have the team of 6 which I was able to boost fully. So it was always 1v3, 1v4 Pokemon wise. I won quite a few of my battles because my Snorlax was the hardest hitter and he outsped everything. Imagine a fully speedy Snorlax with the Quick Claw
That's even funnier.
outspeeding a Jolteon or Arcanine. Meant to be the fastest dog Pokemon there are. It was amazing. But no, the Quick Claw doesn't make him faster. The Quick Claw... Yeah.
Oh.
Quick Claw's pretty much, on a rare occasion, he attacks first. But because Snorlax always attacked first anyway, because I maxed out his speed, it was the best. Because everyone would max out defense, attack, and special attack, or special defense, or health, just so that they can survive longer.
Mm-hmm.
If you Eevee and Ivy'd speed and attack and a few on health, you survive hits, like 1 hit or 2 hits sometimes, depending on the Pokemon. Snorlax is originally tanky. So that's already sorted. So if I did the attack and the defense, or attack and speed, his attack is now just going to 1-hit almost anything. Unless they're fully maxed in defense. Then it's going to 2 or 3 hit. But you're always hitting first. So you win.
Yeah,
easy.
But what if they have something they know if, that doesn't do much of like damage?
Yeah, but Snorlax moves has rest, snore,
So that
and
puts him
sleep
to
talk. So you heal all of his health with rest. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You snore when you're asleep, which does major damage. Sleep talk and earthquake. Sleep talk can use earthquake or snore. Or rest.
Sleep Talk uses
one of your moves.
Okay.
So you could still use earthquake or snore. So you could still damage them. But then you can wake up and use rest again. So you constantly rest, you're constantly asleep, and then you're doing heavy damage. And you're always first, because you're fast.
So I never thought Pokemon, doing all these combinations and
That's
all
my
that.
point. This is why I loved Pokemon, because it made you think. Because the point of Pokemon and the point of how you would play Pokemon now is you'd look at your opponent's team, see what they have, see what they can play, think what moves these Pokemons will have, and then try and come up with a strategy to beat it. Because typing doesn't always come as effective. So if I had fire, you had grass, you could still win due to a strategy you have.
So I'm always just I never put the buffs on my Pokemon. Like when I get learn a new move. If it's an offensive move, I'm just slap that on there, get rid of the weakest
That's
thing
the
again.
point. There's some moves where you can do that. There's some moves like Crunch and Bite, which is really powerful, but it can also flinch the opponent, which is good. But then when you have something like Fake Out, which flinches them, and then you can play Knock Off, which knocks off their item.
As in, they just knock out for the battle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you flinch, it makes the Pokemon flinch, or not, you'd use, you know what I mean. They flinch and take damage, knock off, their items gone, so if they had leftovers, no healing for them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then just fucking go all out ham on them. Just fucking destroy them. Fist their asses.
But did you actually get every single Pokemon game, or just the Heart Gold, Soul Silver? But you just bought the one because they're kind of both the same game.
Okay,
you just had different Pokemon, and maybe a different storyline.
Slightly, I got every single. The only Pokemon game I did not get was Soul Silver, but
Okay.
Pearl Diamond I got both. I got Platinum. I got all of the Game Boy games, all of them. I got the Wii games like Poke Park 2, that kind of stuff.
Heard of them.
Yeah, these are the spin-off ones,
Right.
but still made by Nintendo.
Right.
I got Hot Gold. I got Black and White 2, both of them second versions of them.
Mm-hmm.
I got Sun and Moon. I got Ultra Sapphire and Omega Ruby.
You actually beat both of them,
Yeah,
like 2 versions of the same
yeah,
game. Okay.
yeah. Because they have specific both games will have different animations, different things. Because you have a different legendary, and you'll have different talks through the thing because you've got different legendary. And some of them have different specific catches. So in a certain region, one can have one Pokemon, the other will have a different one. So for instance, in Diamond and Pearl, one has Pidgey, one has Starly. In Route 1, you could catch a Pidgey or a Starly.
Well, in one of the 2 games.
Yeah.
Oh.
I preferred Pearl because you got Starly. And Staraptor was so much better than Pidgeotto.
Is that the one that turns into a Firebird?
No.
I think it's
That's
the
Black
one.
and White. That's
Okay.
that's
Is it the
fuck.
T, right?
No.
I don't know. I forgot.
No. That's Fletchling.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Because he's already fire, air, wind. But anyway, yeah, that's my list.
Oh, that was enough. You said that was your official Pokemon one. Didn't you say that was
My
like
favourite Pokemon game, though, that isn't official, is Pokemon Planet. It's a fan-made game, but then it's got 3 regions in one.
It's a big game.
Exactly. And you can pay money. Like, you can pretty much be the mafia. Because you can get guilds, you can help out friends, you can battle whoever the fuck you want because you see everyone. And you see everyone that you can. You could catch shinies. It's pretty much a Pokemon game.
That's MMO.
Online.
MMO.
MMO. You make money. You can fucking buy and sell Pokemon. Instead of just trade.
That's a bit mean. I want to buy a Pokemon here, sell it in the auction.
I want to buy that Pikachu. I'll sell you my Pidgey. Yeah, so you could do all of that, and then it's literally just one of those things. It was a great game.
But out of what's it called, Heart Gold or Pokemon Planet, which one's your favourite?
Pokemon Planet.
Pokemon Planet.
Because it's the exact same. You have your first Pokemon with you. It's already the newest artwork, but instead of Heart Gold, you have 3 regions instead of 1.
And it's constantly updating.
Pretty much, yeah.
And you go back to it as well.
I've still gone back to it. You've seen I've done almost like 2 seasons of it, but I had to stop both of them because friends didn't want to play them anymore.
But you still go solo, right?
I still play it. I've been playing it recently on my computer.
Oh, yeah, now that you got that, yeah. So
Yeah.
I believe that's his first number 1 best game of all time.
Like the first game I play when I get my computer. Fucking Pokemon Planet, and then I download Minecraft.
So
Oh, Minecraft should have been an honourable mention, but I can't put it there because
no one plays it.
no, that's not why. Because PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One Minecraft is shit compared to PC, and I've only just started to play PC, so I can't say
Oh, so
it's ahead of anything.
You haven't played enough of it.
No. I probably played it since I got my computer.
Oh, right, okay.
I still haven't done anything equivalent to what PC can do. So I've only just started to join some servers. I haven't downloaded any mods. I haven't done any of that, so I can't add that. But yeah, that's my list.
Alright, so yeah.
Would you like to say anything? Like any comments for if you're surprised of some games?
I don't think there's the Persona one that I totally forgot about. I think maybe should I adjust my list, maybe, I don't know. But
Oh god, what? Because I mentioned it, you're thinking it should be in there.
I don't know, I'll deal with that soon, but all those games you mentioned, they're probably not on my top 10.
Nah, I knew that because half of my games are like
So we have completely different tastes.
games that no, it's not the same. It's not the fact that we have different tastes. It's more the fact that you play different games to me. You played some games when you were young, like the first games you probably played was Spyro or something like that. Ratchet and Clank, all of that stuff. Yeah, I don't even know what your list is. Remember this, yeah? We don't know each other's list. I'm just taking a guess from what you probably got.
Yeah, probably.
Like what you
probably
did
knew
earlier.
that. You probably knew that.
Yeah, that one was obvious because of the amount of times you talk about how you really want to play the trilogy coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this trilogy, Chris. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, so neither of us know our list. Obviously, there's some games that we play. There's some games that we haven't played. Like Pokemon, Alex doesn't really play it. Spyro, I haven't played all of them. I played a few of them, but I can never say I got fully into it. That was my mum that got fully into it. Whenever we got a Spyro game, my mum was always the first one to play
Let
it.
me do top 10 with that then. You probably have something in common.
No, but I loved Spyro. It was a great game, but I had never played it. Same with Tomb Raider. All of the old Tomb Raiders, if you were ever going to mention them, then you would have to have my stepdad in here.
So your parents are more like the PS1 players, yeah?
That was only because I had that.
And you never played it?
No, I played them.
But
It was literally
nothing in there
let's,
stood out.
so this is the fact. I would play them. I'd complete them. Spyro games, yeah, I went back to them sometimes. Tomb Raider, not as much. They were the only games my parents played. So my mum only played Spyro. My stepdad only played Tomb Raider. My mum liked the fact that Spyro was a pink dragon. And my stepdad loved the fact that when he walked into the wall, Lara Croft went, ah! That was pretty much it. If you ask either one of them, they will agree that's why they liked it.
Was
Me?
that one little thing?
My stepdad, he had the game when it first, like the first Tomb Raider game when it first came out. He played it for about 50, 60 hours. he hasn't gone past mission 1. He spent half of the time listening to her moan.
I can't blame him, really.
She had pixelated titties.
Yeah, at the
They
time,
were
yeah.
pointy.
Yeah, that's in the first game, yeah.
He doesn't even play the new ones. But anyway, is that what you want to say to the list? Anything you want to add? Because obviously you're meant to be here to give some opinions. And all you state is Persona 5. I might need to change my list.
Yeah, because I actually love Persona. I like Persona 5, but Persona 3 and 4 actually prefer them more than 5. Just because I played them back in the day.
Yeah, you play them back in the day. I've only played Persona 5. That's what made a big impact for me. When I go back to 3 and 4, like another game that I could have added, but I didn't because I've only played one of them, Danganronpa.
Oh yeah, you saw the anime for that.
And I also recorded an episode of the game. I stopped it because I got copyrighted for that episode due to the music. But I carried on playing with Matthew and we played the whole thing. Even though I kind of ruined the game for him because we both watched the anime, so we knew we knew what was going on.
Game, yeah.
Like it was literally one of those things where like the game was dedicated for the anime. You're meant to play the game before the anime because if you've watched the anime, you know exactly the order of who's killed who, and it got slightly annoying, just to know, he's killed her, she's killed him, he fingered her.
That doesn't happen, though, yeah.
I was giving examples. You know, I always add the hentai into this.
Yeah, but most of that list was like half the list anime.
So. Half of my list, anime.
No, well, Pokemon's anime, Sword Art Online.
Pokemon wasn't counted as anime because, like, let's be honest, it wasn't put into my anime list or anything like that until a lot later on.
So at the time you didn't know it was anime?
Pokemon anime, yeah, was the really old style where Pokemon actually ripped the heads off each other.
What are you on about?
Back in the day, before I was born, Pokemon was an anime in Japan, but fighting was actual real and Pokemon died. Then they made it child friendly and discounted it as anime in about 3-4 years before I was born.
I need to take a look at this because I just never heard of them before. Pokemon killing each other.
Yeah.
Like literal fucking dying, ripping each other's head off.
Yeah. And then before I was born they made it kiddie friendly and fucking made it into a cartoon, not an anime.
I would have loved it.
It only counted as an anime very much recently when a Japanese producer started helping out on it. Hence why the art style has gone all funny now in Sun and Moon.
Wait, Sun and Moon is 3D now?
Let's just say the art style looks like it's gone back a couple of years.
Oh, it's like probably glanced at it, but that's about it, really.
Yeah. So that wasn't counted as anime. The only 2 anime games really on my top 10 was Persona 5 and the SEO. Because Bakugan was a cartoon.
Oh, that one, yeah. But I thought it was anime as well.
No, cartoon.
Oh. Okay, so I guess it...
Because would you count Teen Titans as an anime?
Well, no.
Because that's also on an anime website.
Yeah, it's on an anime website.
That's what I mean. Bakugan, Monsuno, Pokemon, Teen Titans, that's on anime websites, but they aren't specifically counted as anime. You can count Pokemon as anime, yes, but not back in the day.
Okay.
That Pokemon is literally an opinion. I would count it more as a children's cartoon.
Okay, yeah.
Because most anime you can't say are for kids, can you? Like the most child-friendly anime you have is probably just normal school anime.
What about Digimon? Yes. That's
I could have added that game, but no, I preferred the TV show.
Oh.
Digimon.
So yeah, you're gonna PS4 exclusives or PlayStation exclusives?
I wanted to put Infamous First Light in there.
First Light, the DLC.
First Light, was that a DLC?
Well, it's a spin-off. Well, yeah.
Was it First Light,
Well,
Second Son?
It was DLC. I think it was DLC. Then it became the standalone. That was in Second Son, yeah.
Because I like both of the games. I played First Light first and Second Son second.
So it's the first one you play.
Well, no offense, I got PS4, but when both of them were out, I got PS4 probably a year or two later than it came out. Yeah, because I had Xbox One first. Remember that? So I didn't know which game came out first. I just saw the fact that one was called First Light, second one was called Second Son. So I anticipated one was first, one was second.
It's one of those things.
Come on, you have to admit, if you've never heard of the game, then you go to that console and buy both of them. Which one are you going to play first?
The one has first in it, yeah.
Thank you.
They fight down.
Thank you. Bitch.
Could have called Infamous 3, but nah.
Wait, they have a third one?
Yeah, it's just... There's got 1 and 2, then it's your Second Son.
Oh.
But I guess it's a different protagonist,
But yeah, so I could have added that one. Bloodborne, that counts with the Souls.
Yeah.
As an honorable mention, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Like most people say, but it's not Dark Souls. It was created by the same company.
So with this new game, Sekiro, would that be considered a Souls game? Even though it's completely different?
Well, it would, but I'm not counting it for my honorable mention because I haven't played it. I've played all the Souls games.
So once you do, it'll be like, yeah, that's the same company.
Same company, I probably would count it, but I could end up just putting it in the top 10 later on in the future. Because what we are planning on doing is every week we're going to be doing a new top 10. We could come back to the same top 10s that we've done in the past if it's changed. So obviously, like this one we're doing now, in a few months, if our lists have changed dramatically, we might come back to do this same top 10.
Yeah.
But knowing Alex, they won't change as much unless he really enjoys the game.
Nah, when we get to my list, probably get into now, straight after this, you'll see why nothing really beats these. But yeah, that's about it for me. And
I'm gonna be honest, I can already guess 3 of yours.
Probably, we'll get to that, but yeah, that's all my questions.
Okay, well, that's it for my video. We'll be going on to Alex's video straight after this, so we're gonna end it here. I will try and do my best with the editing.
Yeah,
and I'm announcing this at the end of the video, and I'm going to keep it on here because I don't know how my editing's going to be. So I'm just making a disclaimer. I'm new to editing. Don't hate me. This could literally just be a black screen with my sexy voice throughout the whole thing. You never know.
Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys, and be sure to check out my top 10 list.
Peace.
See ya.